Hello. You're welcome, everybody. You're welcome. I'm super excited to have you today. We have a very profound topic. Last week we discussed on we discussed on purpose and clarity, still on our visionary woman rebirth program. All right, so last week we discussed on purpose and clarity. So if you've not gone through the video, I encourage you to go through that video, because that's the foundation of what we are discussing. And then I said that in this particular program we are going to be looking at three major framework, and that is the three major framework for effective rebirth as a visionary leader. And that's number one is purpose and clarity. And I said, well, of course, we look at vision development, because when you discover your purpose, you have to cut a vision, then the vision development. And then of course we talk a little on the personal branding, and of course releasing your vision. Those are framework we're going to be looking at all through this particular program. All right, but today we are going to be looking at vision development, and that's a framework I'm going to be giving you. With this framework, you if you have a vision, you'll be able to understand how the various ways to dispatch the vision, this various way to nurture the vision. All right, now just as I said before, the very first thing is for you to understand who you are. Self-awareness is very crucial. Self-awareness is very crucial. Now, a lot of people struggle in leadership because they don't know who they are. People struggle in leadership because they don't have clarity. Now, leadership is not about power. Leadership is about, inspiring or influencing people to, unlock a better dimension or a better version of themselves. So as a leader, you must be first self-inspired, then you come in and help somebody become self-inspired, become better version of themselves. But you cannot actualize that or achieve that when you don't know yourself, when you don't know who you are. So in our last week seminar, we were able to take step by step, discuss step by step what it means to discover your purpose. And I assume that yes, by this point or at this point, you should know who you are. You should have been able to identify your potential, and of course you should know what you want to, the kind of legacy you want to leave on earth. So I assume you already have a vision right now. You already caught a vision based on your self-discovery, based on the kind of legacy you want to leave on earth. You have already caught a vision. So now that you have caught a vision, this is what I'm assuming, the next step is developing the vision. Now this is very important, because the challenge is that every year most leaders will tell you they make new year resolution. At the end of the day, it dies off, it fades off, because there is no vision. And because you don't have a vision, no matter how many new year resolution you make, is going to to just die off like that. Because why? There is no inner pulling, some inner motivation that is motivating you. There is nothing that is pulling you towards the direction of your destiny, because you do not have clarity. For those of you, some of you have a vision of what you really want to be in life, but you don't have clarity of the strategy on how to get it done. But I'm believing God that at the end of this program, you should be able to have at least a roadmap that will help you unveil or unlock your destiny. All right, so the next one we'll look at is vision development. Now that you already have your vision, let us look at how how you can develop your vision. Number one is that a vision must be rooted in God's purpose for your life, not just your personal ambition. That's to say, divine revelation and purpose discovery is very crucial. For you to be able to develop your vision, you have to go through that vision and check it and be sure that your vision is rooted in the word. Okay, like when somebody referred a child to me in the school where I was doing counseling, and she said, a teacher told me, she spoke to the child about what he want to become in the future, and the child said that when he grew up, he would like to buy guns, and then he will want to hire boys that will work for him, and then they'll be able to he want to go into assassination work. And then I don't know who fed him with that kind of information, whether it was where the books, the movies he watched and all that. So I quickly had to call the boy's parents and see how we can unprogram that thought. Now, looking at that vision, clearly that vision is not from God. So this is why, as a visionary, do not be, because vision can be caught in several aspects. Okay, you can have a vision of having 3 kids. You can have a vision of exacting revenge on an enemy. All is vision, but true vision should be in line with God's word. True vision, your very first thing to a kind of to check. You have to recheck the vision that you've got. You have to recheck the vision that you've got. I was reading a book by David Oyedepo years ago, and he was saying that you must dream from the word. What he was trying to say is that you must have a vision that is word based. He said he's not talking about daydreaming, but he's saying go get a vision, a dream from the word. Go and dream from the word. Have word-based dream. Have word-based dream. Have word-based dream. That's it. Have kingdom-based dream. He said because it's going to last. Now, I never knew the benefit, what the effect of having a word-based dream or God-based kind of dream. I never know the benefit of why should my dream or my vision be in line with what is written about me. Now, because I now begin to study the word, I found out that the word of the Lord says, the counsel of the Lord shall stand, his purpose shall be established. So the reason why your vision may be dangling, may not be working, it could be that it's not what is written about you in the volume of his book. Because if it is what is written about you, there's another scripture that said something about everything working together for our own good, according for those who love the Lord, who walk according to his purpose. So when you have a vision that is God-based, that it comes from God, that comes from your creator. I know I'm speaking to the global audience, and some of you may be Muslim or whatever other religion, but I want to believe that whatever religion that you are, you agree with me that you did not create yourself. There is a God that creates you. So the whole idea I want you to understand is that there is a person that creates you. There is a God that creates you, okay? And then that person that creates you, there is a deity that created you. And so that infinite personality that creates you has a purpose for your life. So if you can discover what the infinite personality that created you, who is the Almighty God, has created you, you will be able to fulfill that vision. But when you see vision based on, you draft your vision, just like someone saying, I want to become a lawyer because my mother was molested. That is not divine enough. Do you understand? And that's to say, even if you become a lawyer, you may not still be able to defend lots of things. You may not be able to fulfill lots of things because it is not in your divine calendar. So when it comes to a matter of vision, after you have caught the vision, the first step is to go back and check, is a vision in line with what God is saying? Is a vision in line? I don't care the religion that you are. I know you are someone created by God. So you must find out, is it what God is saying about me? All right. So the next thing is you must make sure that your vision has clarity of direction. Yes, so because the challenge is that if this vision is divine, if the vision comes from God, it must be a vision that you cannot accomplish alone. And that's to say, God must raise a generation to assist you. So when you lack clarity and direction for this vision, that vision is going to die. Now, a vision must be specific and clear to provide direction. If it's vague, it will not inspire action. Take, for instance, you're telling yourself, I want to sell clothes, buy boutique, do this one. You are having 20,000 vision, and you don't even know which of them is which one. No, but it is different from someone saying, I have a passion to open, a boutique at Ikorodu Market, and the boutique I want to open is strictly for women. It's very clear vision. Do you understand? And now this mustn't be boutique. This could be in ministry. This could be whatever there is in any mountain of influence. And you said, I want to be a medical doctor, and I want to specialize to become a gynecologist or become orthopedic or whatever. You are specific. And my aspiration is to open the best hospital in Lagos, in Abuja, or in America. You are specific, right? Right? So it's different from someone saying, I want to become a medical doctor. And you don't even know the kind of medical doctor you are. You don't even have a niche. And you're like, I want to just build my hospital anywhere. around the world. It's not clear enough because it can't be anywhere. And someone who is calling to ministry is saying the same thing. I want to take the world by storm. I want to set the world on fire. You are not aligning your ministry or your calling with any of the fivefold ministry, because you've not identified your giftings. It's different from someone saying, I am a global evangelist. I'm going to be holding crusades across the globe, especially in America, Nigeria. You are specific. Or someone saying, I'm an apostle. My vision is to do, you begin to say, maybe write books or raise the people for God or all that, or maybe give just be clear. All right, so that is to say your vision should have direction. Okay, who are you called to serve? Is it youth ministry? Is it elderly people ministry? Or is it mixed multitude? You should be clear and that this is where God is calling you to be in any mountain of influence. By this clarity is going to help you to build a team, because the reason why a lot of people work in a team, at the end of it, they pull out, the workers pull out, the team members pull out one after the other, because I'm telling you, I have been in this team, I'm not enjoying myself, it's not flowing, because the vision of the program, the vision of the platform is not communicated clearly, and so I don't understand what's happening, and they're not fulfilled. They are not fulfilled because the visionary is not fulfilled. Listen, when the visionary is fulfilled, is carrying the fire, when the visionary is working with clarity, the same unction, the same grace, the same love, the same passion will be communicated to team members. So the team members, because they are your subordinates and you are the leader, they are working based on your inspiration. It is your inspiration that inspires them. It is your passion that inspires them. So the reason you experience burnout in that vision of yours is because you don't have clarity, you lack clarity. So one of the things you must do for your vision to have impactful legacy is to ensure that you have clarity of direction. The next one, of course, is the future-oriented thinking. Your vision should fuel you, and passion help you to cultivate positive thinking for the future. You understand? I mean, there are some vision that makes you to just see your problem. Assuming you're seeing a vision, the vision you see is to you caught one negative vision of revenge or pain or fight or all those things. The vision is not going to set you on fire to be able to aspire for the future. Well, you cannot think about the future. You cannot even sit down and meditate and think, what a strategy I'm going to put in place to get this unlocked. Why? Because your vision, it is self-centered. Your vision is your husband and your wife centered. Your vision is your family centered. Do you understand? So this is what I'm talking about. All right? So this is what I'm saying. Okay, this is what I'm saying. So you must make sure that your vision, enable you to be a positive future thinker. Okay, you think about where you are going, not where you are right now. Now, another challenge is that most people let go of their vision because they cannot see beyond the challenges. They cannot see beyond the current problem. They cannot see beyond their limitation. They cannot see beyond the areas that they are, being held. They cannot see beyond that. As a result, the vision dies because they become burnt out. They become discouraged, and they're willing to let go. They do not know that every vision has the ability to multiply. Every vision has the ability to help you replenish and subdue the earth. But the vision must be clear. A vision must be clear. This is why I encourage people. I said you need to have a mentor. You cannot be a visionary leader without being led by somebody. For you to be a visionary leader, you must have a mentor. You must have a coach. Who is a coach? A coach is somebody who meets you at the point where you are and lead you to where you are supposed to be. And unfortunately, most clients, I've worked with clients that will tell you they don't even know what they want in life. They will tell you, I don't even know what I desire. Now, a coach sees you at that point, what we call stuck stage, where you are stuck. You are stuck based on negative programming and childhood dysfunction. Lots of things you've gone through when you were growing up, and maybe the environment that you were raised. You have what we call negative programming in your subconscious, and you need to break free from it if you want to make global impact. That's the key. You must break free from it before you make global impact. And so a coach will help you navigate your way from where you are to another level. And the good news is that you cannot lead others when you are not being led yourself. You cannot inspire someone when you have not someone you look up to that has inspired and strengthened your journey. Do you understand? And so this is what I'm saying. It is for you to become a voice in your generation, you must have someone that holds you accountable. You must have someone who is already doing what you want to do, or who is helping people achieve that, and tell the person, I want you to be my mentor. I want to hold me accountable. Because oftentimes we write 10 goals, 100 goals. At the end of the year, we cannot even smash one. So we find out that our lives are in circle, year after year. For the last 5 years, it's been circle upon circle, because no one is holding us accountable, because we do not have clarity, we do not have push, and so we get discouraged. We return back to square one. And that is always the challenge. But in developing your vision, in helping, setting up a vision that will, help you build impactful legacy, you must make sure that your vision inspire you to be a creative thinker. Your vision should motivate you to be a future thinker. Your vision should be able to inspire you to build capacity. The next thing we are looking at is alignment with core values. Your vision should align with your beliefs, values, and conviction. Take for instance now, I'm a woman that loves empowering women. I'm a woman that loves helping people become better version of themselves. I'm a woman that loves strategizing for people to think global. That no matter where that you come from, the events that surround your life don't define you. And so I believe that there is no woman that cannot evolve to global impact, that cannot evolve to global influence. I believe that there is no story that cannot be rewritten. I believe that life is made up of many pages, and if one page is torn, there are thousands of pages ahead of you. This is what I believe. And as a result, this is my core value. I have integrity. I am a motivator, activator, and a strategist. And so whatever vision that I'm cutting now, it should be a vision that will not take me from that place where I will be able to pull others out from self to the global impact. Whatever vision that I'm getting now should be a vision that will position me to be able to help as many people refine their voices, because that is who I am. That's what I stand for. That's what I'm created for. And so any vision that I have must be in line with that which the Lord has given to me, with the giftings that is at work in me. I'm not like any other person out there. I'm not like any other coach out there. I am that one coach that meets you from nothing less, and that is able to work with you until you become a voice that the whole world will pay attention to. That is me. That is my authenticity. And so the vision I have is to ensure that I raise as many women and bring as many Deborahs from the kitchen, from the pot of soup, and help them refine their voice, discover their authenticity, and help them build capacity that will make them stand before kings and not before mean men. That is my passion. That is my vision. And so what happened? Whatever vision that I have, I cannot have a vision of having, becoming an ice cream dealer, even if I know it is wonderful, because it's not aligning with my core values. It's not bringing me to people to pull them out to the global level. Do you understand? And to someone else who is also doing the ice cream business that aligns with his or her own core values, that's okay. But that's not my area of authenticity. Now, we'll also look at another thing you need to consider about your vision is your vision must be problem-solving focused. A lot of people create vision just to make a name for themselves. Most people build vision or cut vision just to get back at others. But that's not it's not the right way. Your vision must be problem-solving. The vision that is in your heart, that is burning in your heart right now, what problem is it going to solve for your generation? The next one is your vision must be written and communicated clearly. If a vision is not written down and shared, what happens? It remains a mere thought. Do you understand? It remains a mere thought. So your vision must be written, and then that's when you can tell me that's my vision. The next one is big and attainable. The vision, that's a great man will tell you that if your vision is not big, too big, that's so that only you'll be so scared to death, it is not from God. A vision that comes from God is not what only you can handle. It's something that God must raise a generation to be able to help you accomplish that. However, we understand that as much as we want the vision to be big, the vision should also be attainable. Why? It should be within the jurisdiction of your faith. It should be within the level of your faith. It should be something you know that your faith can build. Okay, if someone said my vision is to walk on water, I don't understand. You said my vision is to walk on water like Jesus. Someone told me that his vision is to feed, to multiply food, loaves of bread like Jesus Christ. Now, I want to ask, is that vision self-centered or is it generational? Because how is it helping the generation? How is it inspiring faith in the hearts of others? Because from what I'm seeing, this person wants to make a name for himself. Because that, I don't think, do you understand? He said that the vision he has is to feed, like Jesus Christ feed 5,000, him he can feed 10,000 at a blow. I'm not saying that cannot be possible, but you now have to look at it. This vision, if you're telling me that you are sending, the Lord blesses you with money, you are sending, as a philanthropist, things to nations, of course, that's a different thing. But you're gathering 10,000 at a go and using 5 fishes or 2 loaves of bread, like Jesus, just to make a name or what? What kind of legacy is that going to inspire the next generation? That's what we're talking about. What's the legacy you are building from this one now? So your vision must not be self-centered. Your vision must be problem-solving. It must be attainable. It must be something that you can build your faith. And your faith must be substantial. It must be strong enough to activate it. The next one, your vision must require personal growth. And that's why people miss it. Since the time you caught a vision, since 10 years ago, the Lord had told you you're going to open secondary school. He has told you you're going to start your school business. You're going to start this business. He's going to use you in this mountain of influence. And then you've gone to sleep and you say, no, Lord, I know that God's time is the best. When the Lord is ready, He's going to send me that help. And the Lord is looking at you. Look, I want to send you to the marketplace, but you are too weak. You don't have capacity. And so your vision should push you to grow. It should push you to build capacity, to develop skills. So have a mentor. Have a mentor that hold your hands. We spend a lot of money on internet, 5,000 here, 2,000 here, 1,000. We are so happy jumping all through internet, buying courses of 1,000, 500, even 500 naira courses. And nobody's going to hold you accountable for that. Nobody's going to be a mentor, your personal mentor for 500 naira, for 1,000, even for 5,000. Nobody does that. So if you check how much you've been spending, plus the fact that you've not been getting results, why not work with a consultant? Why not work with an expert in the mountain of influence that you feel will pull you out and walk you all through? And you can write the books you couldn't write before. You can create the course you couldn't create before. You can build the company you couldn't build before. You can establish institutions you couldn't do on your own before. You will be able to stretch and network and build effective systems and structure that gives you money while you are sleeping. You'll be able to build a personal brand. You'll be able to lend your voice to the nation. You'll be able to grow to global capacity, global scale. Why? Because you've gotten somebody who reminds you need to get up and walk, who tells you, who awakens you, who strengthens you, who encourages you that age is no longer a barrier. Now we have work to do. Get up, there is no time. Arise, let's get up, let's get to work. You need someone that pulls you out, that makes you feel better, that makes you feel that there is something to take hold on, that makes you, even when you see at a point in life when you face challenges and you're about to give up, you're like, nobody's standing for me. You're like, nobody's understanding me. Nobody's understanding my vision. You're about to let the vision slip your hand. A mentor will come and tell you, no, I'm here. We are in for it together. We are working for it together. It's going to come as strong. Don't give up. This is where people miss it. Your vision should compel you to grow. Your vision should birth hunger in you that will give you sleepless night every day. And every day you are hungry for more. You are hungry to unlock a dimension that is crying out within. This is the fire. This is the passion. The next one we'll look at is your vision should inspire and motivate others. If the vision that God has given to you, if the vision that you have not got of, is not compelling others, it's not inspiring others, instead it's pulling others. If your vision is pulling other people, you are not going far. If your vision is pulling people down, if your vision is pulling people down instead of making people, you have to delete that vision. The blessings of God make it rich and add no sorrow. Do you hear me? If your vision is not encouraging people, is not inspiring people, that means automatically you're going to run that vision alone. And guess what? You're going to be drained. And the vision will suck you. And before only that, the person that has the visionary dies, or the vision dies. Because only you cannot carry in. But when the vision is that which brings, captivate other people's interest. People buy into the vision. People are interested to walk through with you with that vision. And then before you know what is happening, your vision is moving forward. The next one is that your vision must be backed by action and strategy. This is very important. And this is where mentorship comes in. A lot of people have vision. A lot of people have vision, but they don't have strategy. And this is why I've spoken to someone that told me I've been in ministry for 9 years. Someone told me I've been in ministry for 9 years, but I don't even know what I was doing. And she was at the point of quitting. I told her, look, the challenge is not because you are not anointed. The challenge is that you lack strategy. And because you lack strategy, you're experiencing burnout because you have stunted growth, is what I told her. You are experiencing burnout because you have stunted growth. And that is the same thing in the business. A lot of people, you start different business. Someone like me before now, I had ventured into different business that never worked. Not because the business itself isn't working, because as long as other people are succeeding in the same kind of business, it means that business isn't a problem after all. The challenge you are having is that you lack a strategy. So one thing is a vision, another thing is a plan, another thing is a strategy. Your vision must have a plan, and your vision must have a strategy for it to thrive. And most times I tell you, friend, that I tell you that one of the things that has helped me is that I was able to get a mentor. Beyond having many mentors, there must be a mentor that is accountable to you. Must be a consultant who is who is specially groomed to raising people of your kind in that area. That's what it's my authenticity to quote the scripture. And then if you don't like it, I'm sorry, but this is my authenticity, and I know you have your authenticity too. So your authenticity demands that you be who you are, even if you're speaking to any audience. That is who you are. Even if you're a stammerer, whatever you are, that is who you are. He said, do not be slothful, but follow ye after those who through faith and patience have obtained the promise. And so you cannot succeed alone until you have somebody that he's been grooming that area to be able to help you unlock what they have unlocked. To access what they have access by showing you the strategy and showing you the principle that really worked. And so someone spent 10 years struggling to have a strategy. Whereas another one who is smart enough can use 3 weeks to attend a class with his or her personal coach or mentor and unlock this strategy within 3 weeks and apply them, while the other one is still holding back their money. And then 10 years they're still struggling in ministry. They said, but I have been seeing dreams, I see crowd in dream. But physically, they have only 3 members in their organization. Physically, they have just 5 members. It is not because God's word failed. It's not because what the Lord showed you in the mount isn't correct. It is not because what God showed you does not make sense, but because you lack the ability to strategize. You do not know the right keys to open the doors to the wealth that has been in stock for you in destiny. And that's why a lot of people struggle. So, friend, if you want to develop a vision that will help you build a legacy that uplifts you, you will need to have a plan and a strategy to unlock. Now the Lord had now what you have in mind, what God has showed you is 10 things, but you need to also have strategy to unlock each of these dimensions. You need to have the strategy, and that's where mentorship comes in. And by the grace of God, I've worked with women. I have worked with visionaries. I've worked with founders. I've worked with women in high capacity. And then when they started this program, no matter the level of their education, they will tell you this is not working, this one. But after the program, clarity comes in and the strategy is given, the plan is unfolded, and you see them running and they're happy. This is how it's supposed to be. We are talking about visionary mentorship. You are not on earth here to escort anybody. We are not playing gimmicks. We are here to touch the earth, to leave a footprint on earth, to reshape the earth. We are here to ensure we die empty. We are not here to joke. And you cannot access this dimension until you enroll into mentorship. Someone who will stand by you and encourage you guys so that you don't give up easily. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. So there's a wise man, was it Les Brown, that if you want to get a different result, you have to dare to do what you've not done before. And another wise man said there is the meaning of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. There's something you've been doing over the years. You want to do it this year, you're expecting a different result. He said that's another name for insanity. All right, so you want to make sure that you are already fed up of being small, being a mediocre, being voiceless, being powerless. You want to make sure that you step into your move. You want to make sure that you do what you've not done before. I remember before I got into my full coaching, business, and my life was so limited. My life was so limited. In fact, when I began to evolve, when I began to do my training, for 2 years, I refused to make hair. People were mocking me, say, you don't make hair. Why is your hair like this? I don't make hair. I go to the salon, cut my hair. I was having a low cut. I was just there, okay? Okay, that particular period was not the low cut period. That period was normal weaving. It was later I now started the low cut pattern. I just make normal weaving. Go to the salon. I was wearing normal weaving for a long time, for 2 years. I was developing myself. Any money that comes in, I use the money to pay for coaching programs, today is paying off. So I want to challenge you. It's not as though it's not good to wear makeup. It's not good to look good and wear bone straight and be, but the challenge, the thing is that if what you are putting on is more than what is inside of you, if what you are putting on physically is more expensive than what is upstairs, it's going to affect you, because at the point you may not be able to afford that which you put out outwardly. And so it is very important that you invest in your mental development to build your mental capacity, and so that you will be able to purchase anything that you want to in time to come. Is that okay? So I want to challenge you today. If you want a mentor that will take you on one-on-one, that will help you realize the God-given potential within you, then I want to tell you that I'm available for that. And you're not the only person. By the grace of God, I've worked with thousands of women globally. Are you hearing me? So, and so far, the review has been massive, have been positive, have been amazing. And you are going to be the next person in line to be that world changer. All right, the next one is resilience and against challenges. Every vision faces opposition, but it must be strong enough to withstand setback. Your vision should be strong enough to withstand setback. Your vision, when you have set up your mind to do something based on the revelation you have about that thing, and you are strengthened to do it, and already you are on the go for it, and you have clarity for it, and you have mentors who package you and stand by you to get that done. Hey, no matter the challenges that will come in, you know that you are bouncing back stronger. You know that you're not giving up. But when you lack clarity, you don't have a mentor, you're sorting out things by yourself, you are just on your own, you don't even have a strategy, no power, no idea, you only got a vision, not knowing what to do and when to do it. And so when the challenges that of life comes in, such vision always die. Most time you get weary, and on your own you resign, and you say, I'm no more interested, I'm tired of this life. It is not because the vision is overwhelming, but because you have refused growth, because you don't have capacity. And if you faint in the days of battle, it means your strength is small. It means you don't have capacity. When you don't have capacity in the days of battle, you fail. And this is why, dear friends, it shouldn't end by having a vision. Go ahead and have a plan. Go ahead and have a strategy. Go ahead and have a mentor, accountability partner who supports, who share ideas that can help you get stronger and unlock this vision. And I tell you guys, with God on your side, there is nothing you cannot achieve on earth. There is nothing that that you have set your mind to or your heart to do that you cannot unlock. All right. So the next principle we're going to be looking at is a progressively unfolds. The challenge, your vision. You won't see the entire vision at once, right? It evolves over time as you take steps forward. Now, the challenge is that most people feel that the vision will be unfold fully. The only thing is that just get the clarity enough to get started. Get clarity enough to get started, but the vision will unfold as you step in a step further. It gets larger and larger and larger. So understand that vision is progressive. And so there's a stage God will tell you, maybe you started with just one shop, and at a point you get clarity, you've already gotten clarity of what you want the framework of your business to look like, but the enlargement and the multiplication and how the Lord wants it to unfold is in his own agenda. So every time the Lord begins to lay in your heart, do this, then you go ahead and keep following the instruction. Very soon you find out that the Lord is going to tell you, go enlarge to another estate, enlarge to another state, before you know what, now the vision that started in just your room has become a well-known business, ministry, or empire or organization, because it unfolds with time. Why? Because you've gotten clarity, you've gotten a plan and strategy, you have a mentor or mentors who pulls you towards the direction, and then you have execution framework. Is that okay? Now the next one is Your vision must have a legacy impact. A true vision goes beyond personal gain. It influences generation and leaves lasting mark. All right. So yes, I deal with women a lot, and then I will ask, what kind of legacy will you want to leave on earth when you die? And I will tell them during the clarity session, I will tell them, close your eyes and imagine your funeral. Most times when I say imagine your funeral, a lot of people will say, God forbid, I don't want to die. I say, well, I don't care whether you are 150 years that when it happens, or you are like Methuselah, 800 something years before you die. The idea is you must get to see your funeral. At your funeral, you must get to see what people are saying about you, the calibers of people you want to see in your funeral. If you want to see drunkard or all these elderly people that don't make sense, or if you want to see presidents and governors, or you want to be like Dorcas, that after she died, people were crying, oh, she bought this coat for me, she did this. All that should be captured at the funeral in your mind. As much as you can see in your mind how your funeral will look like, what they will be saying about you when you die, that has become your legacy. So you must make sure that you design what we call destiny avatar. All these things is something I can put you through when you do one-on-one mentorship with me. Is that okay? So you must make sure that you leave a legacy of impact, and that even 10,000 years after you are gone, people will still on that search to know who the mystery behind your personality. Is that okay? The next one is your vision should be supported by the right people. Okay? You need mentors, a community, and destiny helpers to nurture and execute your vision. So the challenge is that some people are so narrow-minded and shallow-minded, and that they feel that it's not me and my children, Okeke and Sons Limited. Okeke and Sons Limited empire cannot be the kind of vision that the end time army should have. Your vision should transcend beyond your bloodline, beyond your children. It should be generation, it should be something that the whole world will feel the impact, to feel the fire. You should create products that meet the global market. You should create products and make whole conferences, the whole programs, and create programs and businesses that meet the global market. This is the calling. This is the star. A lady told me the other day, say, Coach Jane, thank you for what God is using you to do. Yes, I've started something, but it's within my locality. I think I'm okay with that. You see, me, Coach Jane, I don't like people to hear me. I don't like people to know me. I just like hiding. I said, well, I don't know who you are representing. And if you're representing the Jesus that I know, the Jesus I know is global. And so every vision that God gives to you must meet the global market. And so you have to stop thinking, because as a man thinketh in his mind, so he is. Stop thinking small. Stop thinking only the Jabude level. Whereas the vision is supposed to be to the ends of the earth. So I want to challenge you. I'm holding one-on-one. I'm holding my one-on-one program. Already the registration is on. It's 250,000 naira instead of 300,000. If you want me to take you on one-on-one 3 months program, only 250,000 naira, it's okay. We just get started. And it's an experience that you will never forget in a hurry. You will never, because at the end of the day, I expect you to write a book, create your courses, build your personal brand, network, and get your internet visibility, and structure and scale up your brand such a way that you get paid even where you are sleeping. That is the vision. That is the idea. You should have a workable roadmap to destiny. So that's the things we're going to be looking at. Everything you need to know that will help you scale up as a leader. All right. So that program one-on-one is 250,000 naira per person. So if you're interested, chat me up, because once we are done with the visionary rebirth, the program goes back to 300,000 naira for 3 months. For those of you who said, okay, no, Coach Jane, I want to work with you for 6 months, I want to work with you for 1 year, then you can speak to me. So I give you the package for that. All right. So that's it. Then we also have what we call the Visionary Woman Acceleration course. That one is 50,000 naira. 50,000 naira is a group program. It's not one-on-one. Okay, and that one lasts for only 4 weeks. only 4 weeks, okay? Only 4 weeks. That one is done. That's 50,000 naira, and it's a program that will help you a lot. The only thing is that it is not one-on-one. So, but the other one is one-on-one. So you and I are having life, only both of us. We're talking personal things. You're telling me your personal issues, your personal problems, you know. I'm coming in to help you unstock and unprogram, you know, get unstuck and, you know, move, navigate to the next level of life. So it's a program that has changed countless women globally. And I believe that this program too will change your life. All right, so that's it. I'm going to drop my, I'm going to drop the link to this video. All right, I'll drop the link to this video so that you get to, I'll drop the link to this video so that you will be able to, so you check the link or the account number. Okay, I'll drop the account number on the YouTube so that you'll be able to, that is where we are. Okay, so for those of you who will want to make payment over there immediately, if you're making payment today between now till next week or so, where this program will officially end, you pay 250,000 for one-on-one mentorship. All right, 250,000 naira only. Okay, so you're gonna pay to this account. So for those of you that are outside the country, 357648, okay. For those of you that are outside the country, you pay now. You can also pay to my GT account. Okay, for those of you that are outside the country, you can still chat me up on WhatsApp. So that for WhatsApp, just chat me up here. Okay. Okay, so for WhatsApp, chat me up with this line. All right, so so that in case you need the seller link where you can pay in case you want to pay in with dollars or any of the currency. All right, then so that's for those of you that want to visit my website. You can visit my website here. Okay, this is my website. Okay, so quickly let me put the link. Oh, okay. No need, right? Okay, so that's it. That's the info. I'll quickly I put it on YouTube right now for you. You can access any of the programs. So for one-on-one mentorship, it's just you can pay $200. You pay $200 for if you are paying with dollars, or you pay if you're paying with dollars for my one-on-one mentorship, it's just $200, or you pay in naira. You pay in naira. In naira, you pay. In naira, you pay 250,000 only. All right. Okay. That's for one-on-one mentorship. So for those of you who want to join the Visionary Rebirth Women Accelerator course, that one is only 50,000 naira, or you pay $50. Okay, sorry, you pay $60. All right, you pay $60, or you pay 50,000 naira. All right, if you are getting the course. All right, so just let me know so we get started and why the offer lasts. So I hope you have gotten value for your time for this program. I will see you in our one-on-one class that will change your life, the days of your life. You can never forget that experience. I guarantee you, and I give you money back guarantee if you don't get results, if you don't get the kind of a mentorship you desire. All right. So, all right. Thank you. God bless you.